So do you subscribe to this narrative that US exceptionalism is fading and that there are better opportunities internationally? We're hearing a lot about MEGA, Make International Great Again, and rotation into Europe and into China.
Well, short term, certainly things are looking up a bit. Fiscal stimulus in Europe, China making an effort to boost their growth rates. But when you look at the longer haul, certainly trade policy, the cutbacks that we're seeing in government spending, the federal layoffs, do create uncertainty in the U.S. But when you look at the structural strengths and weaknesses, the balance sheet on that basis, we still think the U.S. compares quite favorably. The larger tech sector, a less heavily regulated economic environment, declines in population in China and Europe. These types of things we think will act as more of a growth restraint overseas than here in the U.S.
Gary Martin here. Great to have you back on the show, and always a pleasure. So listen, are you saying that, A, this whole U.S. narrative about U.S. exceptionalism, you're still buying it? And, you know, with regards to competitiveness, you know, we've seen Chinese EVs. I mean, they're eating everybody's lunch, right? You're confident that they're not going to do the same thing with AI?
Well, we do think that U.S. innovation remains intact. Certainly, China has become a more aggressive competitor there. They are closing the gap. But we think that U.S. advantage, especially in this kind of economic environment that we're looking at, still favors the U.S., perhaps not as clear-cut as what we've seen over the past couple of years. But as this AI and digitalization continue to advance, we still think the U.S. is better positioned to take advantage of those improvements.